Good morning, people. Good morning. So today, got a few things we're gonna be doing. Nothing too crazy. So I don't know if you saw in the last one what happened, but we had a vapor lock issue. Well, that's what I thought it was a vapor lock issue, but it's looking like it's more of a fuel starvation issue because we're just not getting fuel. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm thinking we didn't start having this problem until I started running a return line. I'm thinking the fuel pressure regulator might not be working the way that it's supposed to, so maybe I hooked something up wrong. I don't know. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to a deadhead system. No return, just straight up. Just gonna go one line in, and we'll see if that fixes the problem. It may or may not. The other thing I just got in the mail was this nice part from Atkins Rotary. I was missing a bump stop for my hood, so it was like sitting down really low and it's all jacked up. They had like this, it was like $6 plus shipping, so whatever, it's really hard to find, so they came through in a clutch for me. I think that's pretty much it for today. We might get into some other stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Should be pretty straightforward. Pop this puppy out. Too bad about the paint, really, but what are you gonna do? Boom. Bam. Justice. Easy as pie. Okay, so I don't have the plug, but I've got the fitting that goes here, so I'm just gonna put a cap on it, and we're just gonna cap it off for now. Eventually I'll get a plug if this fixes it, but we'll test and see if we get pressure. Okay, time to see if we get pressure. Look at that. We have fuel pressure. I think that fixed our problem. Okay, so what we've done so far, you can see here, I just put this little cap on here to block it off. This is just kind of hanging. I'm gonna have to take this out or figure something else out, but we're getting 6 psi, which is exactly what we want. And you can see in here, there's actually fuel in there now. There wasn't fuel before, so that fixed our problem. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to start it, see if it runs, and we'll go from there. Jacked up your car, you always got to give it the hump test. Make sure it's good. It ain't going nowhere. Still got a little bit of a shimmy, but I think we're okay. So we're gonna let this cool off. We're gonna let this puppy cool off. Basically, last time I got under the car and I tried working around the exhaust, I burned the shit out of my wrist. You probably can't see it too well, but whatever. Anyway, it was pretty bad. It's healed up now, but yeah, so always be careful around hot exhaust. So I'm gonna let this thing cool down. I'm gonna go get a fitting so we can block off the fuel pressure regulator. Then once that's blocked off, I'm gonna take that cap and cap off the return, because I mean, it'd be better if I could run a return, but I think it's the fuel pressure regulator is not meant for it. So and right now that line is sucking vacuum, and it's possible it's releasing fumes. And if there's fumes near exhaust, not good. We don't want that. We don't want to have a fire, explosion, whatever. I don't know. Probably nothing will happen, but I'd rather play it safe rather than sorry. So yeah, so let's go to AutoZone or some parts store, figure it out. I haven't been filming since the start of this build because I had no idea about YouTube and all this stuff. I'm learning right now. But when we first started doing this, like, we started with a bone stock RX7. It was an FC. And we basically took that thing. Everything that's been done to this car, we did. Like, we have not paid anybody to do anything to this car besides the roll cage. That we did pay to have done. I'm not confident in my welding skills, which you all have seen, to do a roll cage. That's a huge safety thing. I'm not gonna do that myself. But other than that, everything else, the engine, the transmission, like, we did everything. I really wish I had videos of when we built the engine, because that was a total pain in the ass. Well, A, it was our first engine build ever. And B, there's just no, like, you go on the forums and everybody's got a different opinion about what you should do, and it's a lot of trial and error. And when you're ordering a lot of parts online, sometimes you don't always get them right when you want to. You have to wait a week for something to come in. You know, it took us like 6 months to get that thing built just because of delays with parts. Also having the money to order the parts. Like, this car was not put together in a week. It took a lot of saving and a lot of working to be able to do it. So eventually we'll have a thing and we'll go over everything that's in the engine and stuff, because it's not a stock 350. It's fully built. So I'll show you guys that eventually. So look out for that. We're at O'Reilly's. So would you believe this? I drove all the way to O'Reilly's just to realize that I left my wallet. Damn it. Alright, well, guess we're gonna have to... Ooh, I am hungry. Guess we're gonna have to come back. Got the parts. Finally got the wallet. That's always a win.
Hola, senor.
Oh yeah.
How's it going?
Getting closer. One step closer.
Busy day, but it's okay. Because June 25th, we're going drifting.
That's the hope.
And hopefully tonight maybe we might do a little shenanigans down in Mexico. Which is really not that far from our house, honestly. And I know a little bit of Spanish.
I mean, we are in Texas, so it's like right there.
Yeah.
It's not that far away. We'll see. Now we gotta undo what we just did. So then we'll put a more permanent fix. This is what we had on there. Basically just capped it off, and that seemed to fix the problem. So now I'm going to put an actual tight plug on there. So before we put this thing on, what I got here is just a little pipe plug. Okay, what we're going to do is take some of this Teflon. It's like liquid Teflon. It's probably my favorite stuff when it comes to putting this stuff on. We're just going to do a light coat, nothing crazy. So just a very little bit, and make sure there's none in the on the inside of it. Should be good. Maybe a little excess on there, but that's okay. We'll just wipe it off. So I'll get myself a rag. But it happens. We don't want any of this getting into our fuel, so we want to make sure that we wipe all the excess off. Now we'll take this. Okay. So now what we're doing is we're just threading this thing in by hand. And then we're going to take our socket. I'm going to put this on here to hold it, keep it from moving too much, but just put that on there. It's an end. There we go. Okay, so that's on there. Okay, so here is the heat shield. Just to give you an idea of just how close this thing is. Like, it is super close to the exhaust. It's pretty much touching in some points, but it's protected. And then as it goes down here, it's far enough away that it's fine. But up here's the main concern. Alright, so there should only be this one bolt holding this puppy in. I know it sounds terrible, but it works. Don't knock it. Hey, oh, what do you say? Oh, we might have an issue here. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a wrench. There we go. See if I can pull this down.
But what are they looking for?
Okay. Shield out. Cool. Okay, so basically here's what we're doing. So I'm taking off this line. We just got the one thing out, cutting some zip ties. Boom. There's one. Alright, so there's that. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Fucking hell. Okay, so be careful because otherwise you could do this and freaking spill fuel all over the place. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So yeah, be careful. This whole car's like held together with zip ties, I swear.
You have to see my mouth,
Okay, so there's the return line. We're going to take that off. It's going into this line down here. And we'll just pull that through. So I'm just going to undo this. We're just going to undo this thing here. And then, yeah, it should be good. Oh, wow. La gasolina. Okay, so here we go. So let's see if we can work this out. I have an idea. Will it fit through there? No. Won't fit through that. But we'll see if we can get this. I don't know if this is gonna fit. I'm gonna have to cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this fuel line. Damn it. Okay guys, so I don't have my shears, so we're gonna go with some good old-fashioned scissors. We'll see if this will even work. I don't know. They're kind of shitty. I hate doing this to good, perfectly good AN hose, but fuck, what you gonna do? You know? This sucks. I hate doing this. What I need to do is get the scissors further on there. See if we can do this. There we go. Get some leverage. Try not to cut the other hose. This is probably gonna leak fuel all over me. I'm actually breaking these scissors, so that's not gonna work. Okay, we're back. We found the cutters. These will get the job done for sure. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this. Got it. Justice. Sucks, but it's justice nonetheless. Now we should be able to fit this through. Boom. Got it. Alright, so we'll just put a small one of these back on. And we should be golden. Hopefully. That's the plan. So it hangs a little low, but it's still going to be fine because it's above the height of the exhaust. And it's far enough away, it's not rubbing on anything. Should be good. Good enough. Should be good. Last step. Screw this little cap on there. That way we delete all of our freaking thing. That's it. Boom.